Hello, lovely friends, and welcome to my channel. I'm Maple, your guide through the whimsical world of cozy games and creative adventures. Today, I'm thrilled to dive into telling you all about my upcoming Cozy Cafe management game, where you play as a teddy bear serving woodland creatures in the heart of the forest. So grab a warm cup of tea and let's embark on this magical adventure together. Cozy Cuppa Cafe began as a little spark of inspiration during the Cozy Autumn Game Jam 2023. Drawn in by the name alone, I joined the jam and was amazed by the abundance of wonderful games submitted. Despite my initial doubts, the heartwarming feedback my game received convinced me that this little woodland world had more stories to tell beyond the jam's end. After the jam concluded, I took some time and I crafted a plan. First things first, I realized I couldn't carry on with my existing code. It was, basically, I was holding the whole game together with nothing but string and bubblegum. Additionally, I needed to kind of step back and take a look at everything I needed for the game. What did I want to focus on? What did I want my game to really be about? So let's stroll through the Whispering Woods to our Cozy Cafe and take a peek at what I brewed up so far. In this whimsical game, players assume the role of a charming teddy bear entrepreneur, affectionately dubbed by me as the Barista. Running a delightful cafe nestled in the woods. Your mission? To serve up scrumptious treats and beverages to an array of adorable woodland customers. Currently, our cafe boasts a cozy selection of beverages, including coffee, tea, and juice. Each customer will arrive with a unique appearance and a craving, indicated by a delightful thought bubble above their head. It's up to you to fulfill their order with a sprinkle of woodland magic. Now let's hop like a bunny into the serving process. To brew a fresh cup of coffee, simply gather coffee beans from the counter and engage in a short but delightful little click and hold event to grind them into aromatic perfection. This will make you 3 cups of coffee. For a soothing cup of tea, bring a tea bag to the teapot and gracefully pour our charming teapot, delivering a single cup of tranquility to your customers. And for those critters craving something fruity, a quick trip to the fridge offers a selection of refreshing juices. Though at the moment all we have is orange juice. But be careful, you can only carry one item at a time, adding an element of strategy and coordination to your bustling cafe. You can drop an item with Q, but that uses it up and you can't get it back. Currently, the game takes place over 1 shift. For each drink served, you earn acorns. Our woodland currency. Aren't they just the cutest? You'll earn acorns based on what you sell. This gives the least amount of acorns since all you do is grab it out of the fridge. Coffee is in the middle, as it takes work, but you do get 3 cups. Tea gives the most acorns, since it takes the most work and only gives 1 cup of tea. But you need to be fast, because if you take long to serve a customer, they'll walk out. Now, let's peek behind the curtain. Here's a glimpse of the world inside my editor. It's kind of looking a little like an open dollhouse in the woods. This has gotten quite the update since the game jam, and I plan to expand and improve it even more. I also have plans for the player to be able to upgrade their cafe, being able to expand it so they can fit more equipment and more customers, and also workshopping ideas for where the player lives. Will it just be a small room off to the side, or maybe a cute little apartment above the cafe? Either way, this is where the player will be able to change their outfits and, who knows, maybe we'll add in some home customization. Feel free to leave your suggestions down below. Speaking of the player will eventually be able to wander beyond the cafe's confines, exploring the lush greenery, encountering charming critters, and uncovering cozy nooks waiting to be explored. Additionally, players will have the opportunity to purchase decor for their cafe, new equipment, and even outfits to style their barista. Who knows? Maybe there are even secrets hidden in the woods waiting to be unearthed. In the woods, the player will also be able to make use of 2.5D movement for their exploration, running and jumping over rocks and fallen trees. Who knows? Maybe we can even add a little climbing mechanic and let them explore a mountain or something. It will also give me a chance to expand my knowledge of level design, and even add in some more 3D objects to the world. It would also be pretty fun to add in simple quests for the players to go on for our silly little forest friends, earning them rewards or acorns. The possibilities are as endless as the stars in our nighttime sky. And here we have the player node. One of the first things I did for the player after Jam, when I started to reevaluate everything, was I separated out the body, the outfit, and the face. This way later on I can add in player customization much more easily. I want the player to be able to pick out their bear, pick out their face, so their barista truly feels theirs. It's like making a custom teddy bear. But that's not all, dear friends. I'm constantly brewing up new ideas to enhance the cafe experience. Currently, I'm hard at work expanding our menu options, starting with revamping the fridge mechanic to allow for a wider array of choices. Soon, you'll be able to craft even more delectable delights for our beloved Woodland customers. In order to improve the fridge, I'm crafting a fridge UI, which will pop up when you interact with the fridge, allowing you to select what you want to grab, instead of just having them all shoved in the fridge and hoping the player gets the right one when they click on it. Speaking of expanding the menu, I also aim to add in more complicated drinks and even baked goods. However, these will require the player to bring multiple ingredients to their destination, adding a bit more challenge to the gameplay, since remember, the player can only carry one thing at a time, so you need to balance bringing in things to create treats and more complicated drinks, while still making sure to serve your customers so they don't run away. But here's the best part. I want you, my wonderful community, to be a part of this magical adventure with me. Your feedback, suggestions, and creative ideas will shape the future of the game, making it a true labor of love for all of us. Together, we'll create a woodland world where all the little animals feel right at home, surrounded by warmth and friendship and endless cups of cozy goodness. I can't wait to share more soon. Until next time, have lots of cozy cuppas. Bye!